Hey everybody, it is Mama J and I am here with, I keep saying I got lots of things and I bought this not too long ago and I haven't opened it, so we're gonna open this, okay? There is 12 in here, brand new. It's a case. I picked it up, I want to say probably on eBay, Macari, something, I don't even remember. But either way, we're gonna open it up. We'll do 3 per show and see what we get. So let me show you. I guess I should show you on the side here. These are all the ones you can get. No, Eeyore. But I know that there's people out there that will love all of these different characters. These are all really cool characters. Lion King was one of the... Lion King and Toy Story were my son's first Disney movies that he was obsessed with. I don't know. So, I mean, there's lots of cool ones. So, I don't know what the mystery ones are, but let's pop open 3 of these and see what we get. All right, so this is what they look like. These are not new. These are from, is there a year on here? It doesn't look like there's a year on here. And I didn't see one on the box when I was looking earlier. So, I'm going to say these are at least from last year, because these are Disney 100, and I think Disney 100 was last year. All right, anyways, let's go ahead, let's get the wrap off, and let's see what we got. All right, so we got the plastic off, so this is what it looks like. Okay, well, there's nothing there. This is just the box, so I'm going to assume maybe, oh, let's see. Oh, no, okay, so this is like its own little box, so that's pretty cool. And then we did get these. Let me take a quick look. Okay, I'm not going to show you what all these are because, unfortunately, it does tell you who it is. All right, so we got that. So we have 2 pieces like this. We do have this right here, and then we do have a card, but the card itself will tell you who we got, unfortunately. If you look up and match, it gives you a number, and the numbers are on there. We're going to go ahead, we're going to open this. I do think these boxes are really cute, so I'm assuming this is our stand. And we have bag 1, bag 3, and bag 2. Okay, and then in here, okay, I'm not going to pull that out because that will show you who we got. So you got to be really careful with that. Okay, again, here is the list of the people we can get. What are your guesses? Let's start looking at what we have. Okay, so let's do number 1 first. Number 1, oh, number 1 should give it away. I just felt what it was. Okay, so we have this. Does this scream anything to anybody? Are your guesses? Got your guesses? Let's go to the next one. I mean, I won't know if you're right or wrong, but you'll know if you're right or wrong. Oh, this should really give it away. Let's see. Can you see that? This is a little piggy. That's cute. All right. And then number 3. And number 3 is Mohana. So that's pretty cool. So she'll hold this. So we'll put that in her hand, okay? And then there was a stand, but let me see here. Okay, so in the box, you can pull out this, so we would know it was her, right? And then it has this backdrop. And then it does give you directions. I believe they're all the same because it is Woody that's giving the directions. So these 2 go together somehow. This comes out. Okay, so this is where I was running to an issue. This actually comes out, and in here is a question mark. Okay, so then I leave this piece out. And what happens, oh, this one, let's do this one first too. It also comes out, okay? And it also has a clue. Okay, so we'll know that for next time, right? So I'm going to put both of them back in here because this one will keep its little cap on. They go together like this. You can see that the 100, I know it's hard to see, but the 100 thing is at the bottom. Okay, and then you're going to want to, you have your thing that will hold their feet. So you just need to snap their feet into the stand. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to throw this together and then I'm going to show you guys. But how do we make that stay? That's what I don't get. Ooh, she already fell out of her stand. She wasn't even on the thing yet. All right, there is Mohana. And her little piggy, Pua. That's very, very cute. Very, very cute. All right, and she's number 4. It did say that on the one card, so we know that Mohana is number 4. I don't know. I think these are really cute. These are really, really cute. So, all right, we're going to open another one. So, hold on. Now we know what we're doing. All right, guys, here we are with the second one. Let's get the shrink wrap off. And now that we know what we're doing, we'll take a look at those clues first. Alrighty, we got that plastic off. I love this box. It's a really nice shiny box with all the characters on it. Alright, we are going to open the first one first. Again, they just pop right off. And it has a question mark. Okay, this is not the same one because here's the backer card that fell out. Alright, I'm going to set that to the side. And the sticker fell out, which I did not see in the other one, so I'm going to have to double check that. Alright, anyways, here is our box. We've already pulled out one clue. Let's take a look at the other clue. And this one is a fingerprint over something. I'm not sure what that is. I have no clue what yeah, I'm not sure what that is. All right. Let me put that back in there so we don't lose it. Okay, and then again, remember this side down. This one will go in, and I did find the sticker that goes here that I did not see for the last one, so we'll check that, but I don't want to tell you yet because it'll tell you who it is. Okay, now we're going to open the box, and we have all 3 of our stand and all 3 of our bags, 1, 2, and 3. Then there's the backer in there, and there is the list of the ones we could get. All right, let's start with number 1. Now we've seen our clues. This is a thimble, like a sewing thimble. Makes me think of 2 Disney characters, but only one of them is in this set, so I don't know if that helps anybody else out. All right, we are going to number 2. And number 2 is, number 2 is a spool of yarn. It also makes me think of 2 characters, but only one's in this set. Alright, now we're going to pull the character. Ooh, it's Tinkerbell. I was thinking either Tinkerbell or like Gus, Gus, and Jack from Cinderella. That's what it made me think of. Alright, let me put this together really quick for you guys. Here is the backer, so it shows Tinkerbell, and this will be her backdrop. So we have it all set up. You can see that right there it has the floor. So this is the one, and then we would put like Tinkerbell on here. And you could put her little thimble and her yarn if you wanted that, you know. It's supposed to show her size is why they have things like that. But this is very, very cute. Are you a Tinkerbell fan? I know they've done little movies and stuff, but I don't think Tinkerbell sometimes gets as much credit as she deserves. But this is really cool. All right, let's go ahead and put this one to the side, and we're going to go to... Oh, wait. No, we're not. We're going to check this one really quick. It must have flew out because I just found it right there on the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it on because it is really small, and I don't want them to get lost. All right. Here's our third one. Let's get the plastic off. Okay, so we've had Tinkerbell and we've had Mohana. What do you think this one's going to be? And how are you doing with the guesses? I think the clues are pretty easy. Like the Tinkerbell ones did give me 2 vibes, but again, I looked at who was in here and one of those vibes was not in here. So it happens every time. Okay, the bottom seems to fall off. Okay, so here it is, fully sealed still. We're going to open it up and we're going to see which one we get this time. Okay, let's look at our clues. Clue number 1. Why is clue number 1? Oh, wait. Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to... Nothing says to scratch it off. Where's the... No, yeah, nothing says to... Oh, yeah, but it's scratchable. Okay. You know, I keep thinking these are all the same letter, but they're scratchable. And I don't really want to scratch them because I don't keep all of these, so I'm not going to scratch them. But I did the little edge to see if that's what was going on. Because it wasn't making sense that they were all the same letter. So we don't know what that clue is. All right, so on to the next thing. We're going to open this up. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. All right, so let's go to clue number 2. Get that one out. All right, and this one is a fingerprint. It looks like a feather and maybe a hat. Okay, so now we are going to open the box. All right, so our video cut off and we had already opened the box. We opened all the bags, so I'm going to show you the items in the order that we opened them. The first item that we got was this tiny little book. So tiny. Okay. And the next item gave it away right away, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you. But it's a little tiny Jiminy Cricket. So cute. And so, of course, our character was Pinocchio. All right, so let me, I actually had this together, took it apart, and now I'm going to put it together again. All right, so there is the backdrop with the wood floor, and you can put Pinocchio on there like that. And as we had mentioned prior, that Jiminy doesn't really have a, well, look at there. Doesn't really have a foot thing, so you just kind of gotta figure out where you're going to get him to stand. And I think once this is flat, he'll stand better. So we'll just put him there for right now. And then, of course, you put his little book on there. And there we have Pinocchio. And he got his sticker and everything else. So tell me, out of the 3 characters, we got Tinkerbell, Pocahontas, and Pinocchio. Which one was your favorite? I would have to say I'm kind of going to go with Pinocchio, only because I'm telling you, this was just too damn cute. Okay, so let me know out of the 3 which one is your favorite. Don't forget, you want to leave a comment because you never know which video I am going to use to pick for the giveaway that month. So make sure you're always leaving a comment. Let me know which of the 3 you like. And make sure you look for part 2. I can't wait to open 3 more and see what we get. All right? And until next time, remember, stick around. Check out my Patreon so you get something every month. You want something every month? You never know. Sometimes they get the things like this that I've shown off. Sometimes they get other collectibles. I mean, lounge flies, depending on what they win. And they all got birthday gifts. And so come on. What are you waiting for? Join the family and be a rock star. All right. Anyways, don't forget. Until next time, what do we do around here? We keep on rocking.